them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
6 men bringing you back.
Boy, people I don't know, but the police are getting lifting thing wrong, man. Two of them are struggle like carry dead weight, look how them are well on the boy, man, the boy, they pan the ground. Go up in a van back with the dead self, then show about the people and then can't manage to put him up. Watch all the one right there, so the two gun before help them. Boy, we kid him, man, boy, just stand up. And the man, they must struggle. Only can't take time with the people and dead body. Only can't take time with the people that can just dry me in. Which I like in the white now. She said, "John, no star, no shoulda kill him, no shoulda kill him, no shoulda kill him." Hey, move from this and go feel like a dirty bag man and come go up in this too. You understand before you're dead too. Watch her now, she take a little time and she a beep. I want she want go, just tell the police them who the man be and go on your yard, woman. Go on your yard, you know, get no drive. Watch her. I leave them you right there, so stand up. Okay? Go drive out now, you ain't got about business, because boy done dead. Job done. Let's go.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your to cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple.
Hey, relax yourself, man. And listen to me right now. Stop wasting peaceful chapters. Not every part of your life needs chaos, excitement, or some huge transformation. Sometimes things are just good. Your family's healthy. Work is fine. You have people you love. You're sleeping well. There's food in the fridge, and food is a must. And somewhere safe to come home to at night or even in the day. Don't be so obsessed with chasing the next thing that you completely miss the life sitting in front of you. Learn to notice when life is being kind to you. Enjoy the ordinary days properly. You can still be ambitious. Keep your eyes on the prize, but remember that some of the best part of your life will happen on the way there. As a matter of fact, you are going to have so many good days that you have not even imagined yet. Days where you wake up somewhere beautiful. Days where you laugh until your stomach hurts. Days where you meet someone who changed your life. Days where something you work for finally happens. Days where nothing special happens at all. But feel happy anyway. Your story is still being written, and there are entire parts of it that you have not even gotten to yet. So keep on writing, keep on waiting. What go on, my people? Hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Yet another Thursday, get up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. Awesome this to be amongst the living, and surely, not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life and the gathering on this wonderful Thursday morning. Thoughtful Thursday, thankful Thursday. Whatever, just somebody just put a T in the comment section. Put the T before the Thursday and tell what kind of Thursday this is for you. Thanksgiving Thursday. There are a lot of things you can put before that T that start with T. Before that Thursday that start with T. For us to give thanks for this Thursday morning. And remember now, water restriction is up on us. Bear in mind, people go upon the knee and pray for your rain, man. Category storm 2 or something we'll do right now, so we get some whole heap of water. And the big old idiot them, for go and go drench them, clean them out, silt and dirt and mud, everything. Go and go. Now is the time for them to clean it out. Because I never tell you no. But watch it now. Explain a little thing to the people. The moment see I write one bag of thing in the comment section and say, yo, them understand how the little girl dead. And it's her father kill her when the bike met nice. Alright, let me explain it too now. So the bike did not pass about kids to town, because most of the people that side, I bike them off, be nice. So the bike passed to the load muffler, and the baby got frightened. So her father was in his vehicle, reversing the vehicle, and she run to it, and so comes the car, lick her down. That's why they say yesterday, I careless. Pick the love vehicle, Pick the love car. Some know why the pooper never put the pitney in the car. When in the reverse, I do whatever I'm going to do. The baby would have been alive to them. I'm telling the truth. Condolences to the family and friends. May her soul rest in peace. And people, may I beg going to rally around the father. Even though a female careless is made the pitney dead, still rally around him because he's going to need the support right now. Move from right there. So I'm going to go on right around my place, right around the Grand Spend. What only the police and soldier coming at the place when I'm guns laying in the people. I'm telling you something. You see that boy when he have glasses, man. Him attack on the screen. Big. Informer this, you know. After the police them go so boom and hold him with gun in a catch him with gun on the side so you never give him few little time. So him and Bud them get 15 years each. Orlando Gun, aka Glasses man, them get them 15 years. You know say the man start tell police which part everything there, which part every gunman there. Because the man them burn off with him. The youth from radio see oh they did a hide up here, you know. See me? Him and him cousin here, Ocean police there. All the cousin here, Ocean, you know. And Glasses man tell them, so yo, Odien did it too. All have my Odien. So then creep up so whole heap of man and gone with them, you know. That youth there, the people them tell him, so watch how we done with you now. We're not dealing with you no more. Because they are prison 15 years again. Different man around the ground. So him just say, okay. Informer business me know about. Informer business me I go deal with. And start tell the police them which part every location there, which part every man a hide. And man saw name in call. Whole heap of people name Maka. Whole heap of people name Maka. The boy a cooperated police right now. The boy a cooperated police right now. So, all who usually par with him, no goose get cook. Who nobody ask me how me know these things. But I tell you I already know things, you know. My phone tapping for now, whole heap of conversation. I can talk a lot of things and get a lot of people in trouble. That you tell now. D.F. Edwards, them call him Darkness, wanted for murder. My friend of my GX, I'm out the view side, and they don't see him. The police them been looking for him and they're going to kill him and kill anybody them see amongst him when they make the step. So if you see him, tell him say, run. No matter if don't tell him say run. Tell him say make sure have in gun pan him when police come. Because police tired for give the gun when them have to them like a boy when them know say have gun. Alex Thompson, see me? Thompson boy, this is not people. I don't know who they give this a look at put a gun. And can you believe it? Alex, you take you gonna shoot off of some people and wound them, you know? They never dead, but they see because they know him father. I think some man on the road for a liquor shot and Alex said they gone to the police station and got report it. See, you know? We can't find Alex. Anybody see Alex, just when the police them know about Alex. Alex supposed to be a dead boy. So what I said and I mean what I said. You know me already. I now take it back. Me say, one of the biggest mistakes I make in my life, my cousin tell me, say, yo, me that I get married. See? I should have encouraged him not to marry to that girl because she and her family don't have nothing. But that's beside the point. This a girl up on the screen, him the with her too, you know. Right now, people, may I tell you the truth. That $600 million fraud case there. We just stand up and some of my money. Me and my cousin, we just stand up and some of that money the way she and her friend them are thief. Because remember, say it's easy to get a name in this day and age, you know. I look for even Dewey and Peter now. Him go get to a name, Odi and Anthony Laws. And him rob $352 million also, you know, in a mortgage loan fraud from the bank. Over 1 month period, this boy get half of that, you know. And when me could have sell dreams. The amount of money me would have, you understand what I mean? Chloe and her friend them, I go and hold it. Round there as a jail and when they come up, me know say them all right. But anyway, my cousin mash up all of that plan. Well, a little bit of fool. Jesus Christ, my wife I give him bun, but that is for next day. That day is for next day. For right now, Shanicia Richard, she's 14-year-old. Them looking for police, them said about 10 a.m. on Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. Shanicia was the last seen at home. Nobody know what she did at the time. She was seen over her yard, but this like a 14-year-old gone missing. From Wednesday, July 22nd, you know, people, and it's almost Wednesday, August 22nd, you know. Oh no, it's not going to be Wednesday, August 22nd, because today is Thursday and it's the 20th. Then Friday is the 21st. And then Saturday will be the 22nd. That'll be a month. But anyway, I know exactly what I say. Man yard is a little picnic there. Man yard. Selena Moody, she's 13-year-old. The Rambo police, them said about 6 a.m. on Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. Moody was the last seen at home. Nobody know where she in, but she just gone. Them a look up at there, that's a love man, so. Jesus Christ, they love man. Mass Palmer, Mr. Too. Gary Palmer, 55-year-old. The Dwayne Park police, them said about 8:30 a.m. on Monday, August 17. Palmer was the last seen in downtown Kingston wearing a brown shirt, a blue jeans, and a pair of black slippers. All efforts to locate Mr. Palmer has been proven futile. Nobody see or hear from Mr. Palmer. If only say Mr. Palmer, tell Mr. Palmer, say, him people them not really looking for him still, you know. Them just want to make sure say him dead. Because them people they are wicked. Some of them are wicked. Look how long the man missing. And just come and say, no family member missing. Oh no, move from right there, so don't come in like you like a thief in barber boy and then get a thief the bicycle. You know wicked, just like him. Right down and over the barber boy come from in the people and guess go on power go on. You see camera never know say camera work. After the man park in bicycle, you know. Right a one shop, right out of Green Island. This is like a thiefing boy, Romy and Kelly, 29-year-old. We come from Marchtown. Take up a man bicycle, you know. At 3 a.m. in the morning. That feel it like say a female. The little man that want the bicycle come out and look, search along the whole place. When him don't see the bicycle, decides him I go to the station, go tell the police them. Me not really like enough I'm a thief still. I tell and I say, my dear, like Chloe. No man, Chloe I want thief will make sense. Chloe, I want a thief that will make sense. But for thief a bicycle? No, sir. No, you're a barber, you can well and buy a bicycle. You're a thief bicycle. What like you supposed to do? People like Chloe are hero, man. So what I said, I mean what I said, they do already. I know, take you back, me take time talk. 10 tour in a one, come here again. Me tell you, no said Tuesday morning, the man them goes to boom and make a step going a big lane and lick down Sharpman, kill Sharpman, that is 58-year-old. Ivan Smith, and people are wondering upon there for the Ivan where them know. See him up on the screen. This is the Ivan where them lick shot in him skin and kill him. Who not supposed to know what him involved in, if him involved in anything, because years who and him live over there. Amongst the rebels, you understand, because some man are rebels on themselves. But move from right there, they say no and come here, people. Because me not understand. How is it? A man can just kill him, brother, so. No, sir. Then I know what said Tevin. Stab up him, brother, and kill him, brother. Right over Beverly Flats, right in a Newland. Me have the picture of him still. I me get him full name. I come back and tell you. But him tab him. Him tab him dead. When me say the man tab him dead, him tab him dead, people. Dead. Man lie down on him back. Thief. I look up in here. Hot sun. Mighty God. But if anything said that did bad, why is it them you have cutlass and knife? Always feel like say they want to give themselves problem. You need to stop it because man have gun. And little cutlass and knife you have now go help you know. Right round of a place, right round of Swansea in a Clarendon. This a little boy with him cutlass decides say him go attack one man with one gun. One way it end. The license firearm holder won this battle. He goes up boom and swing. And by the time he goes up, he goes pull back because he swing and miss, you know. Like the man lick shot in his skin, man. I don't know any name yet. But when I get the name, I come back and go update, you know. Don't worry yourself. Alright? Come here there again. Then me just always talk it truth, you know. So you see, what them call the squatter settlements or whatever you want to call it, you know, call it a ghetto me a call it. See the ghetto them, you say, them a politician a bill, I forget vote. They just take some people and put some people on people land and tell them say live. They don't give them no farmer title, no farmer nothing, because some of these people, you know, they expect them to dead out, you know. Because only thing politicians care about is just vote, you know. They just care about vote. Only care and go around and I put people on people and I tell them to stay there. It is not right. And people who need to wake up. Who need to wake up if you can't afford a piece of land. I don't know when I got to still understand because on people them before who never set nothing in place. And who come now and I set nothing in place. Who pick them. But who just feel like saying if you just see something down there so and just take it. After they take it, they just call in whole heap of people upon it. It doesn't work like that. Y'all gonna get kicked off. See Chan come and say one thing. See Donovan Collins come and say one thing. Everybody have something to say. Everybody got something to say.
I realize that persons are of the view that the police can lock you up for 48 hours, so these men will not be successful. Well, that is not the case. We are saying that there's an absence of reasonable and probable cause. Right? Police arrested them without reasonable and probable cause, so the arrest was unlawful. Make it 13 hours. We filed it in court Monday ago, and the service and the Attorney General's chamber, 9 of the men, and presently we are finalizing the remainder of persons' court documents. They are claiming for false imprisonment, damages for breaches of their constitutional right to privacy, constitutional right to liberty. They are claiming that the police breached their constitutional right to be informed in a language which they understand as to why they were being arrested. Several other rights, constitutional rights, were allegedly breached by the actions of the police.
So that was Donovan Collins, the lawyer who work for Firearm. You understand, you can't stop him from doing what he have to do and talk what he have to talk. But right round the road, Sleepy, wake up and Sleepy say the police were duty bound to assist the owners of the Orange Grove property in Cooper's Trelawney in executing the court order demolition last week. And this demolition will continue.
The owners have a court order. Everybody is subject to that court order. Everybody, including them. And the government, the owner has the right to seek the support of the police to take over the land. If they don't support them, it's also contempt of court. And as I said, I'm not going to go to court. We have to obey the court orders. Government, all of Jamaica, is subject to the civil court. It's a shallow argument. We need a far more radical housing program. And over time, as the economy develops, you have had informal settlements evolving. And they evolve under both governments. Montego Bay had 21. My constituency was about 80%. And government acquired the properties, and we have been resettling them. We are formalizing them. When we have, it's contiguous to Flanker. So the total number of informal housing there is over 12,000. Now, I'd like to see who would like me to take up 12,000 people and move them. It's ridiculous. It's not feasible.
Orange Chang said him now got prison. But his thing come here apart. He said him now got, him can't go prison. Lassman said the police them come here and kill them off if they not leave out. That me I tell them say they need to put hands and heart together. Yeah. You see me? I work team. Now one man can't do this and not two man. No. Everybody has to come together. You have to have make it work, you have to have a body. You see me?
You sure said them don't mean no good enough. When they get damaged.
That don't mean no good. Alright, Chang come here yesterday and tell them that they must take up their tent and go on. Alright, Chang said him now got prison. But his thing come here apart. He said him now got, him can't go prison. Lassman said the police them come here and kill them off if they not leave out. And that in the pan. One man asked him say, going to the court them when I broke down yet. When? The people said they need to start back up. A man said go away. He said no fear and he no business. That's not no business. You see me?
Given the history of this case, the length of the trial, and the efforts made by the court to assist the defendants there are the people who possess the land. Let me read it again. This is what the judge said. Given the history of the case, the length of the trial, and the efforts made by the court to assist the defendants who seem to have been misled by politicians into squatting on private property, notwithstanding their unlawful act, this court empathizes with the gullible defendants. 6. The application, this is the application by the Minister of Housing to stay the order of the court, which was granted in favor of New Falmouth, and the application for injunction. The court said the application is iniquitous. That means it is grossly unfair, it is morally wrong, it is wicked, it is unjust. This is what the court said. This is not the first judge, this is not the second judge, and this is not the third judge reciting the facts. It's judge on top of judge on top of judge. The judge continues. It may be that the law is not a shackle to the lawmakers. That does not apply to the court, which must dispense justice according to the law. 7. It is the court's view that the application is devoid of sincerity. It is an attempt to pervert the course of justice and an abuse of the process of the court. This is what the court is saying to the Minister of Housing based on its application to stall a judgment that was given to New Falmouth years before. The application is refused with costs. So they're supposed to pay the cost for New Falmouth. And as I told you, when you read the affidavit of Mr. Chisholm, Mr. Chisholm is telling them from 2002, he went to every agency begging them, please help. Please find somewhere to put these people. I need my land. I need this. I need that. Not one soul batted an eyelid. The court accepted that as fact. Because anybody can say anything in affidavit, but for the court to accept it, it went through a process of examination, cross-examination, passed the test of admissibility, passed the test of hearsay, and the court accepted it. Right? So, the court granted the Minister of Housing leave to appeal. Then on the 1st of May 2012, the Minister lodged a caveat against a certificate of title for the land and gazetted notice of the subject land being declared to be an improvement area pursuant to Section 6 of the Housing Act, published in the Jamaica Gazette. So I heard Mr. Cousins yesterday talking about the gazetting. And when you look on the face of the title, it is there, gazetted. But there's a backstory behind it, and this decision outlines for you what the backstory is. In fact, I don't even know. Something else must have happened, because I don't know how this caveat remains on the title with this particular decision of the court. It must have lapsed, or it should have been removed by some means, unless there is an intervening court action that has caused it to stay. So if you look on the title and you see this caveat, which is actually lodged the 1st of May, you may think that the Minister of Housing is properly entitled to some sort of equitable interest in the property. But based on this decision, which they appealed and lost, there could be no such entitlement to the maintaining of a caveat on New Falmouth's property, unless there's something I'm missing. So the court then goes now to the, after they lodged the caveat, they filed another claim in the court, a separate action now in 2012, a fixed date claim, where they sought several declarations, and that's part of what I took you to, including one that they were entitled to compulsory take over the land. They filed a notice of application for injunction, fixed date claim form supported by affidavit of Miss Simone Morris Ratchery, and it goes on. New Falmouth's lawyers, in response to the application filed by the minister, they filed an application for court orders, seeking as a matter of urgency to strike out the minister's application on the ground that the application was an abuse of the process of the court, and it was really in substance the same relief that were sought under the other claim. Right? So all of the things I read to you before sound familiar, because what they did in 2012 was to file a new claim where they were seeking sort of the same remedy. And so On the 21st of May, Justice Harris, then acting after hearing submissions of counsel, ordered by consent that New Falmouth and its agents be restrained from dealing with the land and from interfering with the occupants without the consent of the minister until the 7th of June 2012. So the matter was adjourned to that date to be heard. And the matter then went before Justice Campbell on the 21st of May 2013, continued over several months, at the end of which Justice Campbell ruled that the application before the court, which was brought by the Minister of Housing, was an abuse of the process. And so it dismissed the Minister of Housing applications and made the orders which I read to you earlier on in my views. So this is probably now the third, maybe fourth decision in favor of New Falmouth before 5 different judges. Couple of them granted interim injunction, couple of them after inter partes hearing granted injunction by consent. But every step of the way, New Falmouth was policing the matter, begging for help. No government agency helped. Then the minister came and sought to do executive action, then applied to the court. The court said, no, you cannot usurp the function of the court. You cannot do something that the court has already ordered is to be done, and you haven't appealed that decision. We're going to stop it. And they appealed to the Court of Appeal. When they appealed to the Court of Appeal, these are the grounds that they appealed. They wanted the court to say that the judge, this is Justice Campbell now, misdirected himself in fact and law when he found that the alleged purpose of the minister is not for general interest of the community, but merely for private individuals voluntarily associated together for their own benefit. They say the learned judge, Justice Campbell, in finding that there's no public purpose to the compulsory acquisition, failed to appreciate that definition of public purpose would take into account the benefits that would redound to the community as a whole, and in so doing, they're saying the learned judge misconstrued the provision and the intent of Section 25 of the Housing Act. They also sought from the court agreement to say that the learned judge misconstrued the meaning of Section 25 of the Act and exceeded its jurisdiction by exercising a discretion reserved for the minister. They say they wanted the Court of Appeal to hold that Justice Campbell failed to appreciate and or misdirected himself in law when he found that the principles of res judicata and abuse of process were relevant to the proceedings before him. In other words, the matter tried already for the same thing, and you can't come back and repeat them here in the subsequent thing. They wanted the Court of Appeal to say that the judge, Justice Campbell, erred in fact and misdirected himself in law when he found that the relief sought in both claims was the acquisition of the subject land. They wanted the Court of Appeal to also say that the judge erred in law when he found that the identification of public law issues is insufficient answer to New Falmouth's argument that the issues have been ventilated before the court. And so they lay out about 10 different grounds of appeal that they were challenging Justice Campbell's decision on. And a panel of 3 judges, Justice Phillips, Justice of Appeal Brooks, so these are all appeal judges, and Frank Williams, heard the Minister of Housing's appeal. This was heard October 2025 and April 2015 and April 2016. And on all of the points that they argued, those points of appeal that I mentioned to you, some of them that I read to you, the Court of Appeal concluded In light of their analysis, I am unable to say that the learned judge, this is Justice Campbell, fell into error in his overall analysis and treatment of the issues in this case. The later claim, which is the one that the minister filed by a fixed date claim form, having been in substance the same as the earlier claim and appearing to have the effect of attempting to circumvent the orders of Justice McIntosh, they clearly amounted to an abuse of the process of the court. That fact, coupled with the minister's failure to demonstrate compliance with the requirements of Section 6 of the Act, helped to seal the fate of his applications. In these circumstances, it could not fairly be said that the learned judge was palpably wrong. I am therefore of the view that the appeal ought to be dismissed with cost to the respondent, that is New Falmouth, to be agreed or taxed. 3 judges, unanimous decision, 20 cents. I'm up on a break.
You're tuned to...
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, it never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.